Can't open it from this end. Door's chained up on the other end.
Going up. Look. Look.
Hey.
Going up.
How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
Floor.
frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the Apple complex. Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the conflict. Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way. You got guts and determination. It's admirable. You are in over your head. Possibly comprehend. It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and you have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Got it. Sweet. Got it.
just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk. And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor. Let's, talk.
You murdered my wife. Took my son. You're a dead man.
Your wife. That was a regrettable accident. Still, this world, this life, you've seen it. Pain, suffering. Death is its only escape. Don't worry. Sean's fine. Maybe a little older than you expected, huh? But I can't give him to you, because he ain't here.
Fuck you, Kellogg.
Let him go. Your time's done. Your son is exactly where he belongs. He's home. In the Institute.
No! That's not true. It can't be. I've come so far.
Yes, you have. And believe it or not, I'm actually kind of sorry you wasted your time. In another life, you probably would have been a good father. But here, in this terrible reality, you just don't get that chance. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
I'm going to make you suffer.
You're not as soft as I thought.
All this tech. You were barely human. Heads up. See if he had anything worth taking.
Going up. Roof access.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Seems to be growing well.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
Let's trade.
You'd better keep your mouth shut about this place. Can't trust anyone.
At least it's not raining.
Heads up.
That Deathclaw in
Got
Concord
something
was
with a
bad
bit
news,
of a
huh,
kick
Mama?
for me, kid?
You ever seen one of those suckers before? You telling me you killed a Deathclaw?
One
With
hit
one
of jet.
bullet?
You did good. Now,
What do you take me for?
you're on
Yeah,
the trail
or quite the
of the man who
imagination.
took your boy. I see a house locked up tight, chains put on by a smiling shark. But there's another way. I can see it. A key. Lost and forgotten. Fallen down below. Search the chairs beneath the house. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual.
Mama Murphy.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
I want to trade a few things.
Yeah?
What? Who's there? What's there? Someone there? Yeah, out there! Somewhere!
got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribes. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out into the next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of super mutants for you.
Lucky bastard. This area's off limits to civilians. I order you to stand down and tell me what you're doing here. Immediately.
I prefer to keep my business to myself.
If you refuse to cooperate, I have strict shoot-to-kill orders. You sure you want to head down that path?
On whose authority?
By the authority of Elder Arthur Maxon, Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood of Steel. Now I'll repeat my question. What are you doing here?
I was hoping to track down the owners of that huge airship.
Well, you found us. And since this is a military installation, this is the closest you're going to get to her.
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans. And we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
How did mankind abuse technology?
Before the Great War, science and technology became more of a burden than a benefit. The atom bomb, bioengineered plagues, and FEV are clear examples of the horrors that technological advancement had wrought. We're here to make sure that never happens again.
So you steal technology and keep it for yourselves.
You're implying that we do this to benefit ourselves. I can assure you, our motivation is quite the opposite. Look, if any of our ideals remotely interest you, we're always looking to add a few more brothers and sisters to our ranks. If you think you have what it takes.
I'm just looking for supplies.
This is a military installation.
I understand. I'm ex-military.
Really? Well then, with your experience, we're always looking to add a few more. If you think you have what it takes.
Will it get me aboard?
If you live long enough, head over to the Cambridge police station and look. He's in charge of our new recruits, and I'm certain he'll be glad to have an extra gun on his team. Ad Victoriam, civilian, and good luck.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I prefer to keep my business to myself.
Then, if there's nothing left to discuss, I suggest you leave our compound immediately.
Hey.
Why don't you just get out of here?
Halen?
I don't get you. Are you playing the hero or the victim?
Paladin Dance.
Have you decided to cooperate and tell me what brought you here?
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral.
Evading my questions is a sure... Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I help you fight those ferals.
You make a fair point. If I appear suspicious, it's because since the moment we arrived, if you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun.
That all depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies, not opportunistic mercenaries. I have no inclination to pay for your services.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. I've been trying to send a distress call to our vessel at Boston International Airport, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
If I do this, will I become one of you?
That all depends on your performance in the field, civilian. Let's just call it what it is. A test of your abilities. So are you in, or not?
It's a good plan. If we make it back.
I can assure you that I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming. You gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know.
Dance.
You
Your
ready to move
prognosis
out?
Looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You ready?
Out. Follow me.
Quit squirming so I can get these bandages on.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
ArcJet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate. It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setback, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing. Not getting past me.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Keep checking your 6 for hostiles. There it is, Arc Jet Systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front. It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin of mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they'd done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already...
Paladin Dance.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Looks like we missed the party.
You're making a foolishly hasty assessment. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute's...
It sounds like you're scared of...
There's a measurable difference. Now, let's move out. This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve. Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area. Nice work. Let's get moving.
Movement detect. You must die now, human.
Over there!
Systems offline.
Is someone present? By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
All clear.
Sensor anomaly detected.
Yes.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility. Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead. Hold up.
Intruder alert!
I don't think...
We've got company! Long live the Brotherhood! Let's show 'em how the Brotherhood does it!
We may have a...
Not getting past me! Threat neutralized!
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop. Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section. Look at this place. Describes it as a field day. The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core. But it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now. Find a way to get the facility's power back online. Power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off the main chamber. I'll remain here to watch our backs.
Bingo.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh, look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har, har, har. Shop class. Let's see them make this in shop class. My marvel of engineering. The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration.
Sweet.
My jump dead.
I'm through.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command. Primary sensor critically damaged. Low-range chamber damaged. Repaired.
That's how we...
I don't think...
Intruder alert!
Gone. Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5. 4. Statistically speaking. 3. Headroom. 2. Here my target has losses multiplying. 1. Where did you go? Engine firing. Sustained. Assessing thermal targeting sensor. Fully operational. Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Oh my god, are you alright?
Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the train.
Let's go.
Going down. Going up.
You hear that? We've got
Hello.
company in the control room. Over.
last of them. Damn it. I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have been after the transmitter as well. Let's get at it. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
Going up.
Dance?
Bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Paladin.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
That sweep was sloppy. We were caught unprepared more than once, which is... However, your extra gun gave us the... I'm not certain I could have accomplished the mission alone.
I don't need an evaluation.
Accepting constructive criticism is the best way. However,
Uh-huh.
that being said, I believe we have two important... First and foremost, if you'll hand me... I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal... May it serve you well in battle.
A rifle? That can't...
It's all I can spare at the moment. You should learn to be a bit more Now, we had a lot thrown at us. Our op could have ended, and there's no doubt in my mind. When we met at the police, is that something you're still willing?
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command. No more mercenary. You'd have access to it. Most importantly, offer still stands. Can we count on you?
I'd be honored to join.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police.
Paladin Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
I'm only in it for the spiffy uniforms.
Oh, yeah? And here...
So you decided to stay, huh?
I don't have to prove anything to you.
Yeah, you do. You need to prove that you aren't gonna put a round in my back the minute I turn around.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. If you intend to stay within our ranks...
Shut up. I was never good at following the rules.
If you intend to stay with it, I only ask for two things. You fall in line. There's one last order of business. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson.
Only a knight, huh?
Everyone starts out as a knight.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat our rallying cry. Now, I've received orders that... However, If you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount them.
Scribe Halen?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder?
I give up trying to get along with that guy.
Don't take it personally. Reese bleeds, brother. If anything else comes...
Is there something between the two?
When I first joined up, I thought there was a little... He told me the brother... We never... Look, If you're worried about Reese... So, are you ready to take on your...
Ready.
Great.
Sure.
I have a... Here, this should come... Good luck.
Hey there.
All right, out with it. What's your...
Give me a break. I can't win with you.
Win? This isn't a contest. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why...
I just want to be left alone.
That's just it. You don't get to be alone. The Brotherhood is all about the team. There are no individuals, no heroes. The sooner you realize that, the sooner I might start trusting you. Look, but if you step out of line... So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most...
Sure.
I'm talking about this op, all the details, don't come back.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Yeah, can't wait to get up there.
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Max...
Whatever. After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back? That being said, you're about to get to... I've received orders that we're both to... Follow me up to the roof of the...
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready. Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse.
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respecting the ideals created by our Elder, not by simply killing. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you might expect an endorsement. The Brotherhood of Steel, as the captain of this vessel. Understood?
It's not like I have a choice.
If you want to remain with us, then you're right. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to... If you have any questions, ask me now.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest dismissed, Initiate.
You're lost? Maxon's address is being held on command.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their invention the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam!
Hey there.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. Leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Common.
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own devices.
Leaving them to their own devices is I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
You're not gonna convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. Therefore, from this and befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
Whatever. I don't care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not. In any event, welcome aboard the Pridman.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Monitoring.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Proctor Quinlan.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother. She needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
He says that the helm's experiencing a slight drift.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about...
If it was up to me,
I'd
I'd take every barrel, mutie, and synth,
If Proctor
shoot
Ingram
them
might
into
thanks
space.
for letting me borrow you.
experiments won't know what hit it. The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
Did you get a good look at the Commonwealth?
Feel free to have a look at the specimens.
Pretty
But
amazing.
please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you are injured.
Broken this, barrel that.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. I'm on the cusp of if I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
That's impossible.
Not at all. You see, However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how, instead of decades.
Altering someone's genetic code?
Absolutely. I wish I could show you a sample of the compound, but the specimens I've already... What I need are more...
I'll get whatever you need.
That shouldn't be a problem. I'm authorized to pay... I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Outright me or not, don't touch the experiments. Please, sir.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
Is this some sort of a joke? I don't know what that is, but it certainly isn't a viable blood sample. Do you have any or not?
No, sorry.
Keep trying. I really appreciate you. As soon as I make a breakthrough,